Hey there, 1111ers. It's Saturday, May 29th in the 2021. It is Saturday night and it's hot. What is the temperature? What's the temperature? It's beautiful. I'm up at the ranch. It's gorgeous, but it got a little, got a little tank top action today. 73 now. It was like 80 something earlier. But yeah, up at the ranch. Everything's kind of groovy. There's horses and dogs and a cat. Hi, cat. Andy Flanders. And I'm excited because tomorrow I'm driving back to Oakland because I have a concert in the Rockridge, Temescal area on the pop-up porch productions of Michael Peltz. So we're going to have fun. Robin's going to be there. Who's that? Hi, little Chica. Chica Wika. It's fine, Lillian. She's a little jelly. But it's supposed to be that way tomorrow for the gig. Nice. Yay. Tank top weather. Yeah. I'm all about it. We had a great day today. We hung out with the horses and we made food, and then we watched the documentary, the Sting documentary, when Christian and all the Yo Cats got together in Italy and did the concert on September 11th. Katie's good friend directed it. And so we thought, well, I know the people that are playing and you know the person doing the video, and it's kind of hot and we should chill for a little bit. Let's watch that. So we did. It's intense. It's really intense. But it's really great. And Sting is just magnificent, and Christian and everybody that was there was magnificent. And I know Gary and I were both at Sting at Berkeley. Carol, good morning. I was going to say, I just got Bill Jones is here. Hey, Bill, what's up? I don't have my tripod set up here, but today is Saturday. This morning we had a great time with Jeff Metzger. We had some fun conversations going on, and since it is Saturday and it is nighttime, I think it's basically one more Saturday night with Gary Lambert. Hello. Hey, Carl.
Hello.
So everything's really quiet.
Right.
Hold on, kids. We were trying some audio stuff here tonight.
We were grappling with technology.
Grappling, you guys, just grappling. I'm more of a ranch girl.
Yeah.
I'm more of a ranch girl, and then the Metropolitan Opera on a good Thursday night, and then walk around.
Those are all good things.
Right? What's happening? Speaking of walking around New York, speaking of walking around Manhattan.
Well, I didn't walk around Manhattan I had an epic walk through Queens this week. Well, a great week, an eventful week, a fun week. As you know, last weekend I saw my first live music, Wolf Rizell. This week I saw my first live baseball game in 2021, and it was wonderful.
First live baseball game gets a standing O.
Went to see the Mets sweep a doubleheader at Citi Field.
Fabulous.
But getting to Citi Field was the most fun, was the best part of it in some ways, because I fulfilled this curiosity I've had. There's this thing in New York that's been, I guess, in progress for some years. They're putting together this thing called the Brooklyn Queens Greenway.
I've read.
It is this amazing thing. It is this network of pathways connecting all like the biggest parks in Brooklyn and Queens, and eventually It's it's in some places it's just like pedestrian walkways and bicycle paths. In other places, it's really green areas with all kinds of growth and hiking trails. And
Your photos were so green and lush and beautiful.
yeah, I mean, you would never know you were in the borough of Queens, or in any part of New York City. And I knew this was going on, uh, and I was very curious about it. So I got to try this. I had gone to my local park, Cunningham Park, which is right near where I grew up, less than a mile from here, and where I played my little league baseball games and flew kites and threw frisbees and all that stuff. Um, I went for a walk there some time ago, and I just kind of stumbled upon this part of the Greenway that connects Cunningham Park to another park several miles away, Casino Park. And I said, "Oh, it's part of the Greenway. I
Cool.
should."
Oh, so it's connected.
Yeah. So that I had tickets for this Mets game, and I said I could walk to City Field.
And
Well,
you could not do that before.
well, you could walk on pavement to City Field. You
Right.
could
But
get,
not,
yeah, but um, so what I realized was my park, Cunningham Park, connects to Casino Park through this thing called the Casino Corridor Park. Um, and then Casino Park connects to the Queens Botanical Garden and Flushing Meadows Park, which is the old World's
very
Fair
cool.
site. And right over this walkway from Flushing Meadows Park is City Field. So I calculated the mileage and how long it would take to walk there, and I left here between 8:30 and 9 on Thursday morning, and I took this amazing walk, you know, through my old home park, Cunningham, which is beautiful, and then I got on this corridor thing and went through all these trails, and then I get to Casino Park, which I was totally unfamiliar with, and it's amazing. It's got a lake with swans and geese. It's got this incredibly lush, like overgrowth, like kind of wild growth.
Wow.
It's not like manicured gardens at all. Well, you saw there are these amazing wildflowers growing,
Gorgeous.
and as I posted on my page, it's like there are moments where you can feel like I'm hiking in Western Massachusetts, except I also know that within a mile in any direction I can get a really good slice of pizza somewhere. So
Right.
that to me is paradise.
Yeah.
That's my idea of being out in nature. It's like you can
Besides pizza, a
bail
tree,
on
all good.
bail on nature, get a calzone. It's beautiful. So anyway, I didn't. I continued on the walk, and it was just a revelation. It's like I kind of fell back in love with Queens, where I grew up, and I just what an amazing place this is. And Queens is so amazing in so many ways and so underrated. I mean, like Manhattan, of course, is the most famous place. Brooklyn gets a lot of love. Queens is so extraordinary. It's so incredibly culturally diverse.
Oh yeah.
Uh, you know, uh, it has been said to be the most culturally diverse county on the planet
I believe
because
that.
because of the variety of races, ethnicities, religions, cultural traditions, and
I
cuisines. I
believe
mean,
that.
Queens is amazing for food. Um, so, and the great thing about being in this wild parkland is it's totally for the people. It's totally accessible by working class and middle class people in New York. Unlike other. I'm sure people out there who've been to New York know about the High Line.
The High Line.
You know the
The
High Line,
High
right?
Line.
Well, the High Line is an amazing thing that kind of unfortunately became weirdly gentrified and became at the service of when it was first conceived. The High Line was a really amazing idea. For those who don't know, the High Line was in the early part of the 20th century this elevated freight train line that freight trains that didn't go anywhere. They didn't except to the terminals to pick up goods, which they then trucked up the train yards and shipyards in Midtown to be shipped out to the world. It was like just an industrial rail line. Um, and then when other means of shipping came into vogue, flight and all that stuff, the High Line kind of became obsolete and it was abandoned, but it never got torn down. And maybe 15 years ago or so, some people discovered that, like, some people actually illegally gained entry to the High Line, and all these old rail tracks had been like overgrown by weeds and wildflowers, and it was totally beautiful. And so they persuaded the city not to tear it down, but turn it into an elevated urban park, which now stretches from the West Village all the way up to, I think, 34th Street.
Yeah, about 34.
Yeah. But along the way, what it became, it also, when it was conceived, that part of Manhattan was like this sort of like rundown old industrial district. And by the time they actually opened the High Line, it was totally gentrified, and Chelsea had become this very voguish neighborhood. And then developers just started building all around the High Line.
Like,
So
right, like you're going, oh, isn't this beautiful? Oh, there's this
yeah,
big building there now.
yeah, yeah, it sort of lost its function. So that makes those parks in Queens even more important because they are representative democracy, in action. It's really incredible. So, um, I was just thrilled to hi, Mama Grace.
Birthday ladies here.
The birthday goes on.
Oh, and on and on and on and on
Yeah,
and on.
yes, indeed. So yeah, so I had this great 2.5 hour idyllic walk, and went to. Oh, I know. Am I hearing
There's a little
the
bit of a
show
delay.
the show on delay? That's why I'm confused. I'm confused for many reasons, but
Let me try to move this other because it's not the AirPods.
yeah.
There's a little bit of a delay. Let me try to move this other because it's not the AirPods. Huh. It's weird.
Yep.
I have AirPods now, you guys, and I couldn't link them, and they were doing some kind of a cross.
But
Anyway,
we're okay. We're doing
we're
fine.
okay.
Anyway, so that was a glorious day. And then this weekend, I'm into the final weekend of the CMS Creative Music Studio workshops. Had fantastic ones today. Vernon Reed in the morning,
Oh, I love
uh,
Vernon.
and then maybe the most amazing one of the whole 5 weeks. Bob Moses, uh, great drummer, was the drummer in the Gary Burton Quartet in the late
Okay.
'60s with Steve Swallow and Larry Coryell and Gary Burton, a revolutionary great group. And then he did a lot of work with ECM. Was on maybe the first album on which a lot of people heard Jaco Pastorius, this Pat Metheny album, trio album called Bright Size Life. Just a fantastic drummer, and he's an amazing human. Just he goes by the name Rock Halam. That's a spiritual name, but he's still Bob Moses too. Um, total master. So that was incredible. And that's really loud.
It's loud. My mom
uh,
just walked in the room.
oh, okay.
Gracie, I gotta lower that, or I'll move. You know what? I'll move. I'm gonna move. Let's see. How do
Okay.
I move everything? I
I don't
can't
know.
really move everything right now.
No, that's okay.
But you could go in the other room. Gotta kick Mama out.
Oh no!
Sorry, Mama.
Just invite her onto the show.
You want to come on the show, Mom?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
She's had enough of that.
too much celebrity.
My hair like this? No.
With her hair like she said no.
Oh, okay. It's a
We
hair
have
thing.
to do there. We have to
I
have the
to,
salon tomorrow.
I totally understand. But
Tomorrow,
yeah,
tomorrow I have a gig
yay! Where?
with Robin Lewis and Jenna Pell.
Oh, awesome, fantastic, wonderful.
Yeah.
Where?
We are performing on Michael Peltz's porch. Temescal, Rock Ridge kind of
Yeah.
vibe on Shafter. 5320 Shaft.
Oh yeah, we talked
Shafter.
about Shafter. Yeah, yeah, we talked about
We
Shafter
did the
last
gig
time.
there last week. Now
Yeah,
we're
right.
doing another one. Yes, we
Very
all
cool.
want to know one thing really quickly. Carol, how are you feeling? Or Rob, how is Carol feeling if she's not feeling, she had a shingle shot a couple days ago.
Oh man,
It
hope
just
she's
doesn't
okay, Rob.
it doesn't sound like fun. Doesn't
No.
It's not fun to get shingles, but I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway,
So
No.
so
so
what's
what
the
else?
next? So hey, now the dogs. So now my mom's out of the room, but the dogs are barking.
It's always something. But we can deal with it. All of this and
Next
any of this.
Saturday night,
Yes.
I will be at the Tall Man Hotel in Upper Lake, California.
Oh, fantastic.
And the following Saturday night, I will be back in my kitchen.
All right. It's the whole Jenna tour. I get to tour vicariously.
It's fun. It is
Yeah.
fun.
Speaking of touring vicariously, I've been immersed this weekend. I've caught the first two of three. J-Rad, Joe Russo's
Oh,
Almost Dead, returned
fun.
to work for the first time since February of last year, playing in front of real people at this really cool new venue in New Haven, which is a tennis stadium at Yale. So it's like small. It's not like a huge stadium, but they have it set up for social distancing. So they're doing a limited ticket thing at this venue, and they started doing shows there, and I'm hearing great things about the venue.
It's a
And
tennis. That's interesting.
yeah, yeah, it's like I think the capacity as a tennis stadium is probably maybe 15,000, but they're selling much fewer than that, so there's plenty of room. They played the first show yesterday in torrential rain, absolute relentless downpour for the entire show,
Oh,
and
oh well.
the audience did not budge, and they were
Oh well.
ecstatic, and they were in their ponchos and in their under their tarpaulins and
Or
going
not.
nuts.
They were
Yeah,
just dancing. I heard it's
because
actually kind of cold there. A friend of mine's in Connecticut today, and she was going to go get some
so
firewood.
so weird. The day I went to the ball game, the day of my glorious walk, it was 81 degrees. The next day plummets into the 50s, and today it was like 40s and 50s and wet and nasty. It's going to go back up next week, but it was one of those weird anomalies in the middle of it all. But boy, seeing these guys playing, you know, and absolutely loving every minute of it just
Now
made me
you
so
saw it
happy.
virtually.
I saw it virtually. Yeah, Pete Shapiro's organization is streaming these
And
shows.
how do people get on these shows?
It's called fans.live, but it's a pay thing. It's not like a free stream, but you know
Mine's a pay thing too, but not everybody does.
that's right. Hey, and if there are any deadbeats out there, uh, uh,
My shows are
yeah,
pay too, but yeah. But
yeah,
some people do. It's all good.
yeah. No, it's good.
I
It's
know who
good.
you are. I
Yeah.
know who you are. Thank you for paying. Thank you for contributing. Hey, not
Mm-hmm.
speaking of paying, but speaking of the t-shirts
Yes.
have been one form of the t-shirt is done. And
All right.
so I'll make sure as soon as we get that, we're going to get that set up as far as how people can order a t-shirt.
Beautiful.
One's going to have my face on it, so I'm not going to wear that one. The other
Yeah.
one will have Lillian's face on it, and I'll be good with that. So, what's the rest of your week? What tomorrow? Who's on your show?
Tomorrow, not much of a guest thing, just playing some good music and talking about. There's a lot of good stuff to talk about because the tour's coming up and everything, and we'll talk about the J-Rad shows and we actually have a piece of music from Bill Kreutzmann's Hawaiian thing that he did a couple of
Oh,
weekends
uh
ago,
huh.
which is really nice.
I
So
watched a little bit of that.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Bill. I really appreciate.
So yeah, I'm just uh, I'm just looking forward to everything that there is to look forward to.
Do you have plans to go do any music, walking stuff next
Uh,
week? Baseball game?
uh, don't know if I'll take another baseball game this coming week, but I've got some other friends who are doing music. Unfortunately, Steven and Sex Mob are playing tomorrow.
Right. You're not going?
Uh, no, because it's too far. It's like it's in Marlboro, New York, which is at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from here. And I get off the air at 6 o'clock on the radio show, so I can't make it in time for the
Bummer,
game.
dude.
Yeah, but there's
Sex
more
Mob.
stuff. There's more stuff going on. More and more people are coming up with things. Actually, Peter's playing a gig tomorrow in Brooklyn as well.
He did something interesting the other day that I saw on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Some sort of.
Yeah, yeah, and he and Josh Jones just played a duo thing.
Yeah, wasn't that sweet? I watched some of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh, good. Carol is feeling better. Wait, I don't see where she says she. Carol, I'm feeling great. She's
excellent,
feeling great.
good news.
But the shirts come in. There's a black shirt and there's a white shirt. You can get other colors, but the black and the white I think look the best.
Cool.
But
Very
that'll
good.
be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, Peter and Josh. That's always a
yeah, old
part.
brotherhood right there. Yeah.
Yeah. We usually end up going out somewhere afterwards and
Mm-hmm.
celebrating a little bit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and imbibing in something. Hi, little Chica. Chica's a little Chihuahua girl. She's 15 and a half.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Chihuahuas tend to live pretty long, don't they?
she's not going anywhere. And then until maybe now.
I love it.
No, come here.
Pearl. She's not going anywhere until she just had her head bit off.
I love it.
Yeah. That's what's been going on here.
It's reality TV.
Uh-huh. Yeah. My mom, the dogs, the 21-year-old cat.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
21.
Man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lil.
Lisa and Katie, 5 horses, a pony.
Beautiful.
Wild. There used to be a
Love it.
donkey here. I don't know what happened to the donkey. Maybe I shouldn't ask. And sheep. The sheep aren't even wearing clothing anymore, so I'm not sure where they are or who they are. Have you ever been up here to Lakeport, Lake County?
I've been in Lake County, not to Lakeport itself, but I've been through Lake County at least. Nice.
Yeah, it's
Real
cool.
nice. Yeah.
What about food? What did you have at the game?
Oh well, they have a branch of Shake Shack there. So
Oh, the Shake Shack.
yeah, I
That's
I,
right.
I went there immediately upon getting to the ballpark because after walking all that distance, I
Do you
was
get a shake
hungry.
as well?
I got a shake, got a
You
nice
did?
vanilla shake. Yeah, yeah. You know,
And the burger again?
yeah. The burger, I got the basic Shack burger, just the real nice cheeseburger with onions and yeah, it's just exemplary. Just
We
just
made
great.
I bought Magruder Ranch meat, which is Potter Valley local here. It's our
Right.
friend's Kate Magruder. We had her cattle's meat today.
Hmm.
That was really good. Have you
Nice.
watched the Kaminsky Method?
I just saw that from Michael. I have not. I have not started watching the third season, which just went live. But I watched the first two and like it very much. So I will be catching up with that for sure.
I did a
And
little midnight diner this week, a couple of them.
yeah,
That's been my thing. But
yeah,
and then we watched the Sting when they were in
right,
Italy.
right. I heard you mention that. Yeah, that's cool. Um, Julie, I just had a straight up vanilla shake,
Do
and it
they
was
just do
really.
shakes? They don't do malts? Do they
They
do malts?
do malts at the Shake Shacks. Not they don't have malt at the ballpark, but yeah, you can get them. I usually get a malt. I love
I'm
malt.
a malted kind of gal.
I love malt. Oh, and I invented a drink, which is
Ooh, what? Does that have bananas in it?
non-alcoholic. It doesn't have an. You won't care for it because
Does it have Nutella in it?
it doesn't have Nutella in it. It simulate. I made an egg cream,
Oh, I love egg creams.
but this was a hazelnut egg cream. I mean, I put in the regular
Oh,
Fox's You Bet chocolate syrup, and then I added some hazelnut syrup, and man, it was good. It was really good if you like hazelnut. If you It ta-
don't
it ta-
dislike it. It's just
it's
not.
it tasted kind of like Nutella in an egg cream, and I think it's
Love
a
egg creams.
it just was a sudden.
I
Yeah,
just like an egg cream though.
I love an egg cream, but I said, what if I gave the egg cream this twist? It still tasted exactly like an egg cream,
Have
but
you
it had
ever
that.
thought about putting banana in the egg cream?
Uh, then it wouldn't be an egg cream unless. Well, you could put some if you had like some banana extract or banana syrup or something.
You could have done that, you know. You could
Yeah,
have
yeah.
made a banana syrup.
I could have done. Well, it could happen. Now that I have not coconut and Nutella. Oh, now William is just toying with you now because he knows you don't like coconut either. So
Or tomatoes.
yeah. Oh, Julie, listen, an egg cream is a fascinating story because it is a drink that contains neither egg nor cream, but it was invented probably on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. Although many people have claimed to have invented the egg cream. It's like a fountain drink. It is chocolate syrup, or some people like vanilla egg creams. I like both. Chocolate syrup, and then about maybe an inch of milk, and then seltzer, and then stirred up, and it's got a nice frothy head on it. And it's been served in you know uh, candy stores and luncheonettes and places
In
in New
those big
York.
glass.
Yeah, yeah, since probably early 20th century, the egg cream came into being. No one knows why it got called the egg cream, but it's an egg cream, and it's
Yeah, I
fantastic.
never wanted to try it when I was a kid because I thought it had egg in it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
just like the Orange Julius. Remember Orange
Orange
Julius?
Julius, which had the secret white powder in it. Yes.
I think that was egg.
No, you could get egg
That's
in,
what
in
it
an Orange
was. You
Julius.
could get an egg because
It was
I used to
optional.
make smoothies like when I was 4. I
Right.
was making smoothies, and my
Hmm.
dad would say, "Oh, it's like an Orange Julius." I'm like, "No, that has egg in it."
Right.
So I always thought Orange Julius
Yeah.
always had egg in it, but
No,
you
the
can
egg
choose
the
to
egg
have.
was optional, which is really strange. It made it nice and creamy and frothy, the egg but oh my God, we didn't know anything about about salmonella and all that stuff back then. But I don't recall anyone ever getting sick from Orange Julius either. So, who's to
Well,
say?
they're not around anymore, so
They're not, but I think that had nothing to do with any health crisis. I think they were just I was an Orange Julius fan back in the day.
I like
But
the icon, the little guy. Do you have
yeah,
your do you have your AirPods in? Am I
I do. I do.
I'm so wanting these to work right now.
You'll figure it out. I mean, it'll work out. I have this brand Soundcore, which I saw a very
Oh
good
yeah, I have a
recommend.
Soundcore, one of those bar things.
Yeah, yeah. The company is Anchor. They make a lot of really good power adapters and chargers and things like that. And I saw a good review of these, which are like less than the Apple AirPods, so AirPods. So I went for these, and I'm very happy with them. Um, we'll figure that out. We'll figure out that technical anomaly.
All
It'll be
right.
fine. It'll be fine.
Well,
Have you paired it with your phone or other things so far?
it
The
worked
Air.
with my phone. Let's see if it works with my phone now. Let's just see.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I didn't know. Not your AirPod Pro. AirPod Pro not connected to this iPhone. Wait,
Oh.
hold button. Wait, okay, I'm holding the button.
Uh-huh.
Holding. Wait, press and hold the button on the back of the charging case. Holding.
It would be ironic if it now connected to your computer instead.
I'm still holding button.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's leave it till next time. Um, the trouble is, it may be because if your computer and your phone are close to each other, it might confuse the AirPods.
Am I gonna have just one question? Am I every time that I want to get them connected, do I have to go through all this rigmarole to connect them?
Um, it, it seems kind of like I said. It may be if two devices are too close to each other. You may you
Or
you know
maybe
you,
something's muted or something.
Yeah, you can't connect them to two devices at once. So I don't know. They're
Well,
they're
one device connected.
right. But as long as we're connected right now, that's all that matters.
What are you planning for Sunday? Your default microphone has changed to MacBook. Yeah, I'm
Right.
just gonna stop.
Right. Yeah. Leave it at that. What am I planning for? What?
You're gonna do you take lunch in the city? Do you get lunch in the city? Do you when you do
Well,
your show? Oh, you're
I
still
don't.
not
I'm
going in.
do.
What am I talking
I'm
about?
still doing the show from
Have
home.
you heard anything?
Haven't heard anything yet. Actually, I do hear that some Sirius XM facilities are reopening, but not the one that I work at, because of the size of the building and everything, and they have to deal with the owners of the building and what their policies are. So
Right.
it's still going to be gradual. I don't expect to be back there until maybe the summer's over, and
Yeah, it seems like September seems to be
yeah.
a time
And I'm perfectly happy doing it from here. You know,
from the
I
couch.
oh yeah, from the couch.
Cream de mint. Not. I'm not a. See, I guess you guys are tapping all my foods that I'm not a big fan of. The
I'm not
mint.
that big a creme de menthe fan either. It, it reminds me too much of something like kaopectate.
Ooh,
it's it's got that kind of consistency
coffee
to
kind of
it.
vibe.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it does a little bit. I
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
So, question.
Hmm.
I know it's a little early, but there's a lot going on around here that I need to probably jump on in a minute. What are you
I
doing
understand.
next Saturday night?
Next Saturday night. Let's see. That would be June the 6th, 5th, June the 5th, I
Fifth.
think. Um, well, let me look at my calendar. Saturday. That's a Saturday night. June the 5th is a Saturday
It
night.
is Saturday.
Um, there's this thing I usually do on Saturday night.
Really? What do you do?
There's this kind. It's kind of become almost a ritual of sorts. And I think I'll do it next Saturday night as well. It's called 11:11 with Jenna.
The rowdy crowd.
It's a massive place is sold out tonight.
Yeah,
You're turning
cocktails.
them away.
They got free vodka tonics beforehand.
That's the way to bring them in.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad because
Yeah, me
between
too.
now and then, I will have done a gig,
Mm-hmm.
hung out with Ellen Hoffman for a couple of days, going over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I spoke with Ike Stubblefield today.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Called me this morning. He's actually, I don't know if you know this, but he has cancer.
I
But
didn't know that.
he's been in the hospital and he's doing well. And he called me during his chemo today and we sat and talked for about a half an hour. And he has some stuff coming up that he had to cancel, but he's looking forward to like September, October getting back out there. But he's going to come on the show in a couple
Great.
weeks and his energy level is pretty low, but
Yeah.
I told him to maybe pop on sometime on a Saturday night with you and
Oh, fantastic.
he said, "Tell everybody that I'm doing cool and I'm ready to get back out there." So,
Good. Good.
yeah, his heart's in a good spot
Yeah.
with that anyway. But
Yeah.
anyway, what are you going to watch tonight? Anything up?
Um, there's a movie that's leaving Criterion Channel, I think on Monday. So I want to It's a movie. It's the first movie that Elaine May directed. It's called A New Leaf, and it's her and Walter Matthau.
Hmm.
And I saw it many years ago, and I remember it being quite hilarious. So I'm going to watch it again, I think, tonight.
A new leaf. Oh, there's a new dog coming through here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Criterion. I need to do that, I think.
Criterion's really good. Yeah.
I need to check it out. Joanne and I were talking about the other day.
Yeah, they do free trials, I think, to check it out. So,
Oh, we're making pizza now.
oh boy.
It's a pizza party. One of
Uh,
these mornings we'll be doing. I'm going to do tomorrow morning. I'll come if you're around at 11:11 your time. Jump on and check out the ranch. I'm going to do a ranch tour tomorrow morning,
oh, fantastic.
and then some more vibe from the ranch. I think on Wednesday night from the ranch, and yeah, Thursday night.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll
Thursday
try
night
to.
from the ranch, and Carol is going to be on. She's going to show us. She's going to unveil her piece that she's been painting.
Oh,
That we
fantastic!
saw early on, and now she's done.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get another peek at the t-shirts.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Gary Lambert.
Always, Jenna Mammina.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm definitely going to be in New York Labor Day weekend.
All right.
So
We will make plans.
if you're here, if you're there,
Yeah.
you know where I want to go.
And we could do an 11:11 in the same room.
You could do an 11:11. We could walk in Queens.
That would be good. That would be good.
Ranch tour fun. Yep. Ranch tour for sure. All right, man. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a beautiful remainder of the weekend. Have a good Memorial Day, everyone.
Happy Memorial Day. Yeah, for sure.
And love you always.
I love you too. And thanks for coming on with Grace the other night. That was cool.
Oh, that was, I wouldn't have missed
Special.
it. You too.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right.
Good night. Gary Lambert, everybody. Standing ovation. Wow, look at those flowers behind me. There are 90 flowers in that. Oh, there's her happy birthday. 90 birthday. All right, kids. We a little late around here. It's kind of opposite ranch life sometimes. And I will be ranch tour tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon around 3-ish, pop up porch concert with Robin Lewis and Glenn Appel, and another great Saturday night with Gary. I know, right? Carol, I'm so happy that you're feeling better. I'm not quite sure how Chica's feeling right now. I think they want to eat. Oh, it's time to feed the dogs. Who? I gotta go, kids. All right, huge hug. Good night, Julie Luce. Hey, Katie Summers. Good night. Hi, Flanders. Andy Flanders. 21 years old? Yeah. He's a good kitty. All right, kids. Thanks for hanging out on
11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11. Ooh, you're gonna go right now.
Thank you, Gary Lambert.
11:11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna. Right now. 11:11 with Jenna. With Jenna. It's 11:11. Ooh, you're gonna go right now.
I'm going to go call Mama Grace, and we're going to make some pizzas. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you again, Gary. Thank you all for being here. Julie, Carl, William, Mama Grace, Carol, Rob, Vinny. Try to come Sunday if you can. Next Sunday. But tomorrow, pop on the show or come on to Oakland. Get on a plane. You can still get it. You still have time. Okay? You do. Fancy thoughts, fun words, and a full heart. Mama Grace, I'll see you in a second.
Yeah.
Love heart.
Look at your food.
Really hard.